welcome to week 4 of our happiness journey. Thanks so much for joining me again. It's been so much fun. This has been one of the best things that I've done this year. I've been able to really connect with you all, my friends, my family through this project, and so I really appreciate all your participation, all your comments below, on the Facebook page, those that have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. It's free. You just click that little red button. If it's gray, it means you subscribe. If it's red, it means click. So I really appreciate it. It's been really nice to have encouraging people along this journey with me. So we're on part 2 of a question that we did last week. If you didn't look at the video last week, I'll put a link in the description box below and you can watch that one first. So we're going to be continuing on with our discussion about happiness. And so last week we asked, do you feel it's important to surround yourself with happy people to be happy? Or do you feel like you should be happy regardless of the people that are around you? So we're going to get a little bit more specific this week. And we're going to talk about the people in our lives that make us happy. So I feel like some of you will instantly think of a partner or a friend or a family member that makes them happy, but then others will go to the people that like annoy them, and it's like, yeah, there's people in my life that make me happy, but there's other people, So let's not dwell on that. Let's not go down that train, and really focus on the people this week that are making us happy. So I'd like you to join me in my journey. It's been fun this week to accumulate some conversations with my friends and pictures from my friends, and I'd really like to go over those with you this week. As well, we're still going to be journaling, so we need our journal and our pen, and then your Facebook page. So a Facebook page is an analogy. So if you have pictures printed out in photo albums, if you have an Instagram page where you keep all your friends, that's fine. So we're just looking for a place where we keep all of the pictures of our friends. Okay, tribe, get your computer out or your album and your journal, and let's get started. What is with these flaps? They don't want to stay down. Don't mind them. They want to talk to you today. Okay, so I'm in a different room today because we are going to be going over Facebook or Instagram or photo albums or whatever in the second part of this. But for now, I would like us to still write in our journals. So just write week 5. And then the question of the week is, who makes you happy? So last week it was more general. It was about, do you think it's important to surround yourself with happy people? And kind of answering more that big question. And this week I really want you to get it specific. I really want you to think about all those people in your life right now, past, present, that make you happy. So just make lists or bullet points or however you've been doing it so far is great. And I'll do the same, and then we'll come back and we'll chat about it, okay? Okay, so I'd love to hear your list. You can comment on the comment section below your list, or share with me on Facebook, and even tag your friends, or share this video with friends, somebody that you're happy for, who makes you happy. Share the link to the video and they'll know once they get to this part why you sent in the video. Okay, so I would love us to open up our journals or our Facebook pages and really explore those people. I would love for you to come along on my journey, and then you do the same. And then after, I really want us to analyze our list and think like before and after. So the list that we could quickly think about, and then once you're like scouring your Facebook and all those old photos, like I think I do this about once a year and get so nostalgic and so happy, it like makes my whole night. I think it's like my husband's like working late or gone or something, and I just get like into my Facebook and all of a sudden I'm looking at pictures from high school. or pictures from California or pictures from Calgary or something, and it just makes me so happy. So I thought that we would do this this week and really be grateful for the people in our lives now, in our lives in our past, and some of those people have transcended from our past all the way to now. So, okay, sorry guys, it's cold in here. I'm drinking a little black tea. Okay, so I don't really know where to start because I feel like when this is really happening, which you don't know what's gonna happen, you start out like reading a friend's comment or seeing that they got married or had kids, and then you're looking at their pictures, and then it goes into their friends' pictures, and all of a sudden you're in this weird like wormhole and you've been on Facebook for 2 hours. Okay, so anyways, I think I'll start with my family, because they're amazing, and oh my god, look at my parents, aren't they the cutest? Okay, so they travel for work, and they're always in some random foreign country, and I always get a text message from my mom being like, oh, we're in, Sorrento, or we're in Korea, or something. Anyways, so I don't know where they are here. I can't keep track, but they're amazing. And my little mom, she always sends me pictures. When she's there, she always usually takes a day while my dad is in a conference or something, one day that she doesn't have to speak, and goes and explores the town. She's really good about that. And she knows that we like getting these cute pictures of her. And this is me. Wow, this is an old picture. Look at my hair. I'm naturally a blonde. Well, I mean, when I was little, I was a blonde. But this is us in New York when I was there for school. Oh, she's a cutie. Yes, that's us dancing. We went out dancing. My mom loves to dance. I hope she's not going to kill me that I'm showing you guys these pictures. And yes, that is a sweat in my armpit. I will click away from that picture. And me and my mom, I got to go with them to Budapest one year. It was one of my favorite trips because I think I was old enough that I wanted to know the history of the town, and we went on these cool caves, and we learned about the history of Hungary and Budapest, and that was a really cool trip. And there's my dad, handsome. Everyone says I look like him, especially without makeup on. And this is him camping. So that's one of his favorite things to do, is to go with his buddies once or twice a year and go way out in the middle of nowhere and go camping. So he sent me this funny picture of him way out there camping. So normally he's super suave like this, all polished. But then he has this side of him as well that likes to be out in the rugged. And I feel like that's me too. Like, I feel like when I'm at work, I'm all super posh, dressed up, talking about clothes. And then the next day I'm out there hiking in my ruggeds and wanting to be a hippie. So shout out to my dads. And this is that same trip in Budapest. I had short black hair again there. So as you will see going through these pictures, my hair changes. But that was a fun trip. That was a special trip with my family, or just with them. So then this is my brother and sister and brother-in-law. My brother is an actor, and this is them just recently in a play. So cute. I'm so proud of him, but I wish I was there to see it. It sounded like it was a good one. I mean, they all sound like they're good, but this one especially. That was us little. Yeah, rocking the floral dress. What? Oh my goodness. And this is our recent picture of me and my sister. This was for Christmas. It's not the best picture because it's so far away, but it's a good one. I like it. It's us smiling out in the sunshine. And that's her beautiful family. That's my niece and nephew. They definitely make me happy. I feel like I got to spend more time with my nephew than my niece because I used to live in California, and it was easier to get home and see him often, but it's so fun to go and spend time with them. Their whole family is so wonderful and welcoming and loving, and they are just so amazing. And this is my brother-in-law, my brother being cheesers, but this is a really old picture. This is what I'm telling you guys. It gets old. Like, I was finding these pictures. This was at least 10 years ago. Josh and Patrick, don't hate me. I think it's a cute picture. And this is a really old picture of me and my brother as well. We're goofballs. We couldn't sit next to each other in church growing up. Oh my God. It was like, separate those two. They are cracking up in church. And my brother and I, again, celebrating one New Year's. This is several years ago. I wonder if I was living in California at the time, probably, and I would come home for Christmas and I could take off a little time for New Year's. And then my little grandma, who I talked about in another video, she lives with them in Arizona, and this is at her house that she used to live in Mesa. And she used to decorate to kill this house. Like, every piece of her house was decorated. It was awesome. And so that's my little grandma. Okay, so then if I'm talking about brothers and sisters, which I just did, these are basically my extended brothers and sisters. This is Ashton, Sarah, and Ryan. Hi, guys. And they are just amazing. I grew up with them since I was born. Like, we were neighbors, but they're basically my brothers and sisters. I like, look how cheesy. Like, look at them. Look at Ashton and Ryan. Like, this is who they are, like, in person. This is not just, like, camera. Like, they are crazy. I came home for Christmas this year, and I, like, got basically, like, shouted, hug, attacked when I went in. It was so awesome. And this is Sarah. I went to visit her once when she was in college. We went to this random musical thing that, like, can't even be described as musical, but it's a good memory. And this is Ashton's beautiful wife, Jocelyn, who is amazing. She's an amazing mom and friend. I'm so glad that she's part of our family now. And this is my hubby. My hubby. And so since I'm talking about family, I'm just going to put him in this genre since he is my now family. This is us at a Ray LaMontagne concert in Hollywood when we both lived in California. This is a super, super happy time. Oh, and this is us dancing. We both love to dance. That's probably why I married him. Not why I married him, but you know how you have your, like, things, your, like, lists, girls, you know what I'm talking about, your lists? One of the things on my list was, like, I hope he likes to dance. Like, I want to dance. I love dancing. Aw, and this is us, like, it must have been somewhere in California, because look at us all tan and smiley, and, like, I'm wearing yellow. Now I feel like I wear a lot of white and black and gray. And then this is his family and my family, so my extended family, his parents, and his sister, and my brother-in-law, and her kids. Oh my goodness, so cutie. Look at that little baby. And you guys, I lucked out. Like, oh my God. You guys, I got the best in-laws. Like, they are just so sweet and nice. And it's not just because they're Canadian. Like, I know that they say Canadians are sweet and nice, which they are. But it's, like, beyond that. Like, I just got the best extended family. And this is my little one. I usually don't show her on videos, but it's like a side profile, and she is the love of my life. Like, if you ever see me with her or see me without her, I talk about her, I obsess about her. But don't all moms. Like, come on, a little love. This is my sweetie. And my other sweetie, I'm not going to show you guys these pictures because I don't know that I'm allowed to, but my other sweetie, Brianaaimee, look how sweetie. She's making me laugh in this picture, and I think about her daily, and I love her, and I got, like, the best hug from her the other day, and I thought I was going to explode. Okay, so that's my family. I'm going to try to make this quicker because I feel like this will be an hour video. It'll be like you're really sitting with me on my couch eating chips, looking at these things. So, okay, so then I grew up with, like, the best. So other than my neighbors, I had these other neighbors. And so you can see Gabe, my sister, Kristen and her husband there, and I grew up with Gabe and Andre, and we had this, like, cool crew in the neighborhood, It was so awesome. Like, we would play with frogs, we would play hide and seek. I was such a tomboy. We played in mud. And so that was with all of them. And then Kristen lived on the other side of the street with her brothers and sisters, and we became besties. And there was like other kids in the pack, like Laura, and we had a whole tribe. So it was super fun growing up. And this is her brother Winston. This is us chilling in San Diego, I believe. Oh my God, you guys. Look how fun he is. He is so hilarious. Like, you can't tell, can you, by this picture? But he is one of my funniest friends, you guys. Like, I love this kid. Like, it is nobody's business. He even lived for a time with me, same time in New York. And we had like the best time, like driving around, listening to music, going to get ice cream at like 3 a.m. with all our friends. He didn't go to the same school, but he might as well have been there every weekend going and hanging out with us. And so he currently lives in San Francisco doing some really cool work with an NGO. He's super smart. And his sister Kristen lives in California as well, and we got to live there together for a little bit when I lived in California. They are amazing, guys. And then Natalie was in the hood as well because she went to our school. This is like middle school buddy, but we still keep in contact through Facebook. Isn't it amazing to have Facebook? Because I wouldn't have time with like a job and kids and a hubby to write all these people like actual letters, which I like doing. But I love keeping up with all these people. Like, Natalie's doing amazing there. She's so sweet. She's like the first person that I probably knew that was a hippie. Like, she straight up wore Birkenstocks and went to a hippie school in Prescott, and like, she's so awesome. Like, look at her hair. This is Natalie, like, to a T. And then TJ, like, I feel I must have met TJ before high school, but this is where my memory gets a little crazy. And, but yes, I must have met TJ before high school, but he was friends. He dated somebody who was a friend of mine in high school. I don't know. Anyways, he's hilarious and amazing and loves to dance. And look at him looking studly in this picture. I have no idea where he is, but thanks for sending me this. And he's been so sweet, you guys, like responding to all these questions. And even 5 years ago, like when I was talking about TJ, helping me with my book and all of that, like he's really thoughtful and sweet. And then, okay, so Eris, guys, like the funniest and the best. Like I really want to show you like Eris and Nicole together. Like, that's Nicole and this is Eris because I met them at like the exact same time, freshman year of high school, on a wall. We had an outdoor dance party. I don't know why our school thought this was okay. And I met both of them dancing on a wall. And so the next 4 years ensued of us dancing everywhere. But they're amazing and lovely, and like, you know how friendships, like, some friendships you have for like 6 months and they're really amazing, and some people you've known since high school and you lose touch or whatever, but you know that you still like love and cherish these people and want to know what's going on in their lives and cheer for them. And these are these two girls. Like, Eris and Nicole are like my girls, like and I'm so happy for them. And okay, so I gotta hurry. Okay, so college. Marissa, she was my BFF in college. She still is, but she was my BFF in college. This is her at her wedding. I got to bring my little mom. This is us in New York. I just went to visit her. I wish I could go every year, every 6 months. I actually had a client that told me that she went to New York every 6 months, and I was like, I want to do that. But Marissa's amazing. She rescues dogs. She is in publishing. She supported me through one of the worst times of my life in college. She is just like tough as nails, but sweet to me and is just amazing. And this is her with her little puppy. So cutie. So I just like, oh, you guys, Marissa loves the beach. Wish I could see her all the time. Can you just please move to Vancouver, LA, and then I'll move there. And then these were some of our other friends in college. Angela and Katie, we hung out a lot. We cooked a lot of food. We went a lot of dancing. And Elena too. Oh my God, you guys, like, college without them would not have been the same. Like, it wouldn't have. Like, these are my girls. Okay, so then, you know how you meet people at work? Like, they're there for a purpose. I think that you get some of these jobs so that you can meet these people, not necessarily for the jobs that you take. So Beth I met through a friend from college, but she ended up getting me a job at a women's shelter in Los Angeles, where she worked, and she is amazing. This is when I was in New York, and I got to see her at least, like, it was only an hour, but at least I got to see her and hug her and eat some food with her and quickly catch up. And this is her with her family. And these are other, like, coworkers from the shelter. They're hilarious and sweet and giving, and oh my gosh, these people, like, they just are so smart and loving, and I'm just so lucky to have had these, like, wonderful women in my life that, like, oh, you guys, this is, like, getting overwhelming. Because I keep feeling like I'm using the same words, but all these people mean so much to me, and I just don't know how to express it other than, like, sending, like, emoji hearts through the screen. Okay, and then Victoria, I've talked about her before, and I feel like I want to do, like, an expose about her and her partner, like, her and her fiance. So I met her when I worked at Anthropology, and we bonded right away. Like, we had the same exact title, the same exact job. She had a boyfriend long distance. My hubby and I lived there. And she was amazing and is amazing. And her fiance are awesome. And they're getting married this year. And oh my God, you guys, like, we would just giggle and laugh and bitch and oh. And then this is Anne, who worked with us too, and we would have, like, a little trot, like, we would, like, sew and knit. I don't know how to knit. I know how to sew, but they would knit, and we would have cocktails and just laugh, and she's amazing. This is Anne. She's, like, an amazing knitter. I wish I'm going to try to put her link below to her Etsy page or something, but she is one of those people that I talked about that is, like, uber happy, uber true to herself, creative, like, lioness. Like, it's so great. Okay, so another person that I met at work that's amazing in my life is Miss Janie. This is us. I have no idea where we are. We did lots of going out. We did lots of, we had lunch together every day. Let's be honest. But then we would have girls' nights about once or twice a month. And go out somewhere for drinks and to talk and to just support each other. Like, look at her. Look at this long skirt. Like, isn't she amazing? This is us dancing, like, one of the first times we met. We went to this, like, she loves music. I try. I love dancing. So we went and listened to music and danced and had fun. She's so sweet. She loves my daughter. We had play dates. She supported me and loved me, and she's amazing. And I can't say enough about my Janie. My Janie. And then this is Kira, who I made come over from Calgary to Vancouver with me. And she is awesome, and she keeps me young, and she makes me laugh, and thank you, Kira. Okay, so those are, like, people that I met through work, but are still, like, my loving friends. And then other women that I've had in my life that are amazing. These are my LA friends. Like, these are some girls that, like, the dinners and the brunches and the potlucks and the New Year's parties that we would have. Like, this was our crew. This is who we would see at least once a month if we could all make ourselves get together. I don't know why it was so hard to get together with people in LA, but It was, and they're amazing. And this is my friend Monica. You can't really see this picture because she would never let me take a picture of her. She doesn't even have Facebook, so I doubt she'll ever see this video. I might try to just send it to her in an email, but she is awesome. Like, downright, like, she curses like a sailor. She loves her family more than anything. She got us into free movies. She was basically my LA. Like, she was my LA girl. Like, I miss this girl. Monica, where are you? Heather, this is me and Heather. She comes over, we drink wine, we play silly games. She's awesome. I met her through, so like this is people that like you don't meet through work, you don't know from before. It's hard to meet people when you're an adult. Like you can't pick up a girl at a bar and be like, hey, want to be my friend? So I met her through Travis, my hubby. And since I moved to Vancouver, she's been a really good friend of mine. She's so sweet and she listens, and she's a vegetarian like me, and she's awesome. So that's Heather. Okay, guys, finally I'm going to try to wrap this up, and I know I missed a bunch of people, and I'm sorry that I missed people, but this is like me trying to throw this project together, but I love every one of you, and you're all amazing in my life. But to finish this, I'm going to talk about my mom's group. So I moved to Vancouver when I was pregnant from California, and I joined this mom's group on Meetup, and they have been my rock since I moved here. Like, that's being crazy at the bottom and being super sweet and nice at the top, because this is like almost like before babies and after babies. Like, oh yeah, we're sweet, nice moms, but we really were crazy and danced on tables before we had kids. But they've been so sweet and loving and supportive. And when I moved to Calgary for a little bit, a couple years ago, I missed them dearly. I missed our play dates. I missed our talks. I missed our mom's nights out. They all had their kids about like 4 to 6 months before me, so I heard all their horror stories and was scared to even have my child. But like, they just like, look at this group and all our little ones. My little one was sleeping. You guys, these are the most amazing women. I hope that if you guys have kids, want to have kids, ever have kids, you have some supportive women in your life like this, because it just helps. I mean, we were all off for a year, like going to coffee shops and chatting, but we keep in touch through our like Facebook page, and we still go out sometimes, and it's just so important as a mom to have that support. Okay, I'll stop talking. Thank you so much for listening and going through this journey with me. I really challenge you to look at your list that you wrote in your journal, and just add those people that you found in your books or your Facebook or your Instagram. And, like I said, send them the video and just say, like, I thought of you, and I want you to go on this happiness journey with me, or you make me happy, or something. It'll really mean a lot to them. And comment below, tell me what you thought of all my crazy, wacky people in my life. And I really appreciate you joining me on this journey today, and I look forward to hearing from you and seeing you next week. Okay, bye, tribe.